Hello, hello, my friends. Hello. Nice to see you. Hello, hello. Hello, Hamtis. I'm doing very well, very well. I had a problem with traffic today. Something weird happened in town, and I couldn't be able to come home. Hello, Christopher. Nice to see you. Monica, happy Friday to you also. Yeah. What happened today was crazy, and I mean this. There's no logical excuse. This is the reality. What are we having? What an opening we are having today. What is going on? Let's see how this hourly candle will close. If it is finally going to break this 1 hour bearish fair value gap, and if this happens, of course, we are going to be for sure bullish. And look where our liquidity target will be. Of course, it will be up here. How are you? How is everyone? Hello, Algo 2.0, my beloved friend. Curious to see how this candle will form. 15 minutes yet. Of course, the 4 hour will form also. If it breaks over here, we will have an official change of character also in the 4 hour. So everything will align for us to be for sure 2000% bullish. And of course, we can't forget from a DR perspective, bullish expansion model, clear one, no doubt about that. And it is easily showing us how bullish price is today. Hello, Kelvin. Hello, good afternoon to you too, my beloved friend. Nice to see you. How is it going? Louis says, I missed my retrace today, so watching the sidelines. Oh, no worries, my friend, no worries. Hamtzi says, got my win today, very nice price delivery. Well done. I'm so happy for you, Hamtzi, so happy. Kelvin says, which pair are we trading? Now we are looking at NQ. NQ is the NASDAQ, NAS 100. It's the US index. This is what we are looking at currently. Of course, if you want me to look at any other pair, it will be my pleasure, of course. Pat is asking, are you feeling better, Alex? I'm feeling very much more better, but I still have the cough, unfortunately. As I said also the previous time, it is something that has remained after my illness and when I was in the hospital, but it is what it is, of course. You must live with it. Don't forget, my friends, hit the like button if you enjoy what we are doing over here. Also, if anyone is not subscribed to the trading floor, link in the description, trdfloor.com. A huge value in our community, and in my opinion, it is the best and the most supportive community in the whole trading space. A huge bundle of many things, from indicators, thousands of hours of education, and of course, we can't forget the Earn As You Learn program, the huge opportunity. And I'm sure that all of you have seen that the monster has waken up finally. You know what I mean. Especially you guys that are trading system 2. You all know what is going on. Now it is flying, of course, without us. We will be a little bit more patient. To see what will happen. Of course, I don't like that this is such an impulsive move. because we must be even more patient, because the most high probability trade will be, of course, if we see a pullback of price and then take, of course, continuation. I don't like to jump the guns quickly. You know what I mean. How was your trading day? Sorry, my friends, that I was late. I'm sorry. As I said in my message in the community, I was stuck in traffic. So sorry for any inconvenience, and I mean this. What is gold doing? Oh, really? Really? What is it doing? What is it doing? I can't believe it. Look what sideways price action we have since Wednesday. Look. If you don't understand quickly that gold is in a range, you will quickly destroy your account. This is the reality of things. Don't forget, my friends, to trust your eyes. Look what an overall range this is. Okay. Even if you're taking small moves, you will not be able to survive something like that. This is the truth. Okay. That's why try to be careful. Try to be careful. All my longer trades are running in profit and took a very good setup on German DAX, which I lost, but still was a good one. If it followed your plan, of course, it was a good one. Everything depends if we follow our plan, and I mean this. All the other, I don't really. One week you will lose, other 2 weeks you will win. This is how trading is. You can't win all the time. This is the reality. Pat says trading this market open and scalp was great profit I've ever done for Dow. I trailed stop to the top of the 15-minute candle. Now I'm taking the retracement. Will be huge. Whoa, amazing. Amazing, Pat. Congratulations. Congratulations. Scared me away from a good, okay, which I did not take, but this is life. Well, I remember I talked about it in yesterday's stream. Did I? I hope. You were scared, you said. Okay, and you didn't take it. Okay, okay. The duck setup followed not only my plan, it followed also your plan, I think. Let me take it a look. German 40. Forex.com. Yes. This is where you took your loss. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, of course, we had a clear bullish expansion model. Of course, I would for sure took this loss, but I don't know because, as I said, and if your trading hour is, of course, London exclusively, then if you had a second bullet and you used it, it would give you a really nice setup over here. Also, let me check, please, candle by candle. This was I wouldn't have taken this loss. Why? Because here was the pullback. Okay. Oh, yes, yes. Oh, sorry, sorry. It is valid. It is valid. Yes, this candle over here pulled back to the IDR. If you were more passive, you wouldn't have taken this loss. But if you used the second bullet, it would have given you a huge winner over here. Keeping the bias, of course, over here. But okay, it is what it is. Not all of them can be a winner. I was getting ready to tell you that you didn't wait for the pullback, my friend, Algo 2.0, but it had a valid touch of the DR line. Oh, you're in that second bullet, still running. Oh, okay, perfect then. Then you have taken a huge trade, my friend. That second bullet has for sure helped you, giving you a huge winner. A huge winner. This one is a huge winner. Let me fix a little bit things. Okay, my friends. Okay. I believe that I'm ready. Of course. I don't like that we have overextended so much. I want to see the pullback of price. It will give me even more confidence. I took it as a liquidity sweep 5-minute time frame. After the leg down, I entered the zone that blocked that sweep. That sweep. Interesting stuff. This one, you took it as a sweep. This move over here that took this one. I believe you're talking that this was a sweep. Okay. Yes, you can call it a sweep. Why? Because it pulled back aggressively and then just is continued its path. Yes, I agree. I agree. I agree. The most simple way that you could say watch it would be this one. This was the whole leg. You see, this was the whole push. Price returned to the golden zone. Here consolidated and then went. But yes, it is liquidity grab. Also, it reacted from this bullish fair value gap over here, this imbalance that aligned perfectly. But these scenarios are shoulda, woulda, coulda. This is the reality. If I wa- if I would like to enter based on price action over here, I would probably take this inverted fair value gap over here, and it would probably stop me out. Or if I was too passive, I would stay inside. But really nice trade you took over there, Algo 2.0. I'm very happy for you, mate. Well done. Really nice trade. Really, really nice trade you took over there. Really nice trade. Okay. Perfect. 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 Almost got stopped out, but I covered the possible second liquidity sweep with my stop loss. Perfect. Perfect. Louis says happy trail is printed on the 15-minute candle at 9:15. Do you think it's a bit risky to take that signal pre-market on the NAS? Yes, for sure. Yes, for sure, but you could use the happy trail print as a direction and sorts of course to get in a continuation. It is too risky entering the opening candle because many times it does crazy stuff going up and down, and you can be stopped out. Although you have taken a really nice trade, you can be stopped out for no reason. You understand what I mean? Just because volatility has injected in the market. Not, and as you see, you could probably be more tight in your stop loss over here, and this could make a huge wick, take this low, and then go towards that direction, and you will be stopped out, but you would head the correct direction. You mean this one, the 915? Yes. Now that we saw this huge candle, yes, it would be a correct move. But let's go yesterday, for example, where it is yesterday. This is the 930 candle. Here, for example, look, if you entered, look how aggressively the next candle printed. And then if you were a little bit tight in your stop loss, then you would have been stopped out. I can find many more of these kind of examples, but if you took it, it was a really nice trade, despite this fact. You're welcome, my friend Luis. You're welcome. Okay, it has decided only to fly. This is the reality of things. Okay. Sorry, I'm reading a message. Sorry, give me a sec. Because our bills never forget us. This is the reality. And I had a message from a bill company, from my telephone company. This is the reality. Okay. Now the ideal scenario. Basically, does anyone want me to take a look at anything, another pair that anyone wants? It will be my pleasure, of course. TP hit for Algo 2.0, 2R, amazing Algo. Amazing, my friend, congratulations. Congratulations. UK 100. This is another trade because we were looking previously. We were looking previously at German 30. Well done. Despite this fact, well done, my friend Algo. Well done, my friend. Well done. Well done. We are so happy for you. Really. Take a look at UK 100, please. Let's take a look at UK 100. What hours is it open? It's 23:04. I enter on the 1 hour time frame. Well, I love your trade. It was going for a long time sideways, but of course, excuse me, this is its overall target to form what? Our amazing, huge triangle over here. Of course, the order flow is bullish. I believe that it will go for sure and form the triangle. I have never traded UK. Clearly, the order flow is bullish. The only period after this change of character over here was this, that we had a small shift in the order flow, but after that, you see, it's all the time bullish. Really nice pullback over here, really nice trade, exactly at the equilibrium and the golden zone towards the upside. Look how trading can be so simple many times. Look, price exploded, just a single fib. Enter, for example, at the equilibrium, cover the 0.79 level, and go for a really nice 2.777 trade. So easily, so good. Trading can be so simple with no mumbo jumbo, with no secret sauce or secret liquidity concepts or secret algorithmic printing. But you must be able to focus and be and see the markets with the same vision every time. This is how you will have a true edge. This 1 hour candle, this 1 hour bearish fair value gap, of course, inverted. So what do we expect? We expect price here to be support and of course to go and overall take this equal, this quarter highs over here. This is an ideal scenario that I would like to see. Okay. The reason now I would like to say to this in public, because I believe that most of you, and especially publicly, need to hear this with such crap going away, going around the YouTube. Trust me, there will be no difference if you know how the markets truly move. There will be no certain difference. Yes, understanding why the markets move and having this knowledge can help you just to understand what is going on. But in order to trade correctly the markets, and the best example is our friend Jasav here from TTF. Well, he has said to us his personal story. He had a system. He found a pattern, a way how to view the markets. He back tested it, and it worked. And he just applied that pattern, that procedure on the markets without having no knowledge about the markets, nothing. Just looking, just understanding why the candles are going up and down, the same pattern, and he was able to pass 2 funded challenges with that method. What am I telling you now? If you have the data that prove to you that the way you look the market is profitable based on your data, the only thing that you have to do is to look every day the same way the markets and just execute your plan, and you will make money from the markets. What is FTCE? I believe it has to do about an exchange. It is an index CFD from TradingView. That was the broker that was showing us. It is an index, nothing else. This is the group, of course, that it belongs, FTCE. Like the CME, like if I Google it, I will see what it means. If you Google what FTCE stands for, it will help you more than I, for sure. It's something that I don't know exactly what it stands for. I believe it's the name of the market. Okay. Well, my friends, this will be the last stream for this year. I will be on vacations for the next 2 weeks. We will see you all after 6th of January. Of course, I hope that we will all be healthy to be here, to see you all again. But the next time we will meet together will be on 2026. 2026. One whole year has passed again. How quickly time goes through, passes away. It's so amazing many times. So amazing. And I hope that you all went to the TTF YouTube channel and hit the like button to my amazing trade mass videos. And of course to everyone else, but especially mine, you know. It is a trade breakdown that we did for some of the trades that we took during Profit League. Yeah, I believe that you can find some hidden gems inside them, of course. What is Euro doing? Okay. It is holding. If price breaks this breaker block over here, it will change things a little bit, but for now, I'm not seeing something like that. Of course, the order flow in the daily of Euro USD is for sure bullish, but this PDRA over here is crucial for me and in my eyes, of course. Do we have any news? Do we have any news? No, I believe no. No, we didn't. I would like to hear what happened to the Japanese rate cuts. Okay, I'll give it another look. Okay. Louis says it's also known as the FTSE 100. Yes, to DAX, German 40, Dow, US 30. Okay, that's probably, yeah, just its name. FTSE, FTSE. That's probably like we say NQ, Dow Jones, yes. Okay. I won't lie to you, I'm quite tired today. It was a difficult day. It was a difficult day. Okay, I like this now that it is beginning to pull back. It will give us much more confidence. I like it. Oh, lucky. I do it like let's drink a little bit of cola. Ah. Tell me, my friends, what are your plans for Christmas? Of course, if you celebrate Christmas, mate, drink water. I have drunk 3 liters today already. I can't drink any more water. I can't drink any more water. I have drunk already 3 liters. Yeah, no coke. I know it's a bad habit, but I can't cut everything with the first. I cut smoking. I'm going to the gym every morning. I have changed a lot of things. I have reduced a lot food, but I can't cut everything at once. I'm trying to live much more healthier. I'm trying. Pat says traveling to Europe. If I get my Svengen later today, then to the Caribbean for sure. Can't wait not to look at those countries for a few weeks. Yes, 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 yes. Well done, well done. Enjoy as much as you can, Pat. The Caribbean is amazing. It is an amazing trip. Everyone must go. It is amazing. One of the most beautiful places on planet Earth after Greece. After Greece. Oh, thanks, mate. Thanks, Algo 2.0. Thanks. One step after another regarding healthy habits. Rushing is not good. Yes, because if you rush it, you will want to do your bad habits again. Algo is going to UK this year, visiting his family from his girlfriend. Pat says, I agree. I grew up there. I have to check Greece out one day. Yes. They are two different beauties. We have also very beautiful seas over here, islands, but the most beautiful thing in Greece is that they combine tradition. The islands are very traditional, and they have so much things to do, from walks, eat, to buy stuff, shops, but everything in a traditional mood, and of course unlimited sun with very good seas. But of course it is a different beauty, more exotic in the Caribbean. It's something much more different. Here our we are more Mediterranean. That's why some of our islands are more green, other are more rock surface, like Mykonos. The most there was a joke the other day on the radio, because Mykonos is full of rocks, that the biggest plant on Mykonos is grass. Not any tree can grow on Mykonos, but still it is one of the most popular islands on planet Earth. It's the next big thing after Ibiza, of course. If you are anywhere near North Wales, popular beers for me. Okay. I hope that I would be near Wales, but I will not be in the UK this Christmas. Unfortunately, I have to go see family in another town here in Greece. I will stay in Greece these holidays. But I have seen many beaches. Nothing so far has topped the Caribbean. Yes, yes. I agree. I agree, Pat. I agree. Your gyros and souvlakia must be the best. Of course, they are the best. That's why I'm 110 kilos. That's why they are the best. Because we eat them all the time. I won't lie to you guys. I love this pullback. I would like to see, although a more aggressive one. So we could consider here somewhere price to find its resistance and take a really nice continuation from here. Of course, we trusting the bullish expansion model, but we would need to see price to pull back a little bit. This is the truth. North Wales. Oh, amazing. I've never been to Wales. This is the reality. A few years ago, I had a trip to London, but it was only for 2 days, so I don't have so much experience to only 2 days. My favorite town, although, is Rome in Italy. I love Italian food. I love because I love Italy. We have similar culture with the Italian, but of course, I love espresso, and I'm a huge fan of the Italian cuisine. Uh, Pat says even on Dow, the retracement is slow today, odd considering the speed at which it went up today. Yes, probably that would be a good news event. I believe that it has to do about the interest rates that Japanese government announced during the night. My night, your midnight. Okay, maybe next time, says Louis. North Wales has some of the best beaches in the world. Really? I didn't know that. I really didn't know that. Now you have really made me think about visiting North Wales sometime. Algo says I had a Welsh colleague once who could speak the language. Welsh language sounds so nice. It is like pure Viking talk. Talk. Whoa. Apart from everywhere else, as the weather is bloody awful. Okay. Yeah, too much rain up there. We pray for rain and you have it unlimited in the UK in general. Rain is your second nature. Okay, this is nice. We also have 80 minutes for the DR to form. Okay. What is of yes doing? Dow. Yeah, very bad opening for Dow also. Okay, what is gold doing? It's going up. Really nice. Really, really nice. Euro USD is free falling. Okay, UK, Northern Germany, same weather. Yeah, because they are one. They are looking each other. I believe that that's why. I like the summer in Bremen. These are my favorite 3 days of the year. I'm so happy for you, mate. I'm so happy. Don't forget, my beloved friends, hit the like button. It will be our pleasure for you to support us. It will be our pleasure. Thank you so much. Of course, we can't forget Merry Christmas to everyone. Monica says, must leave now. Have a great weekend and enjoy the holidays. Merry Christmas, Monica. Thank you for joining. It means a lot. Thank you so much. Enjoy your holidays. Enjoy your weekend. Hit the like button, of course, don't forget. Whoever, of course, wants to support us and is not subscribed to TTF, please hit the subscribe button. It will help the algorithm of YouTube to play us even more. And of course, whoever isn't part of TTF and wants to join us, link in the description, trdfloor.com. Such a small price for such so much value. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to everyone. Okay, please pull back so we can have a little bit action. Please. We must have some action over here. What are you doing, Price? Please. Must have some action over here. Nice. Nice, nice. You have 5 minutes more. It will for sure give us the, because look down here, this green line is the closing, is the opening price. And in 5 minutes, we will see where the markets, where the DR will close. Remember what I have told to all of you. We will have even more intentions that price will continue higher. I would love to be able to take this really nice continuation. I won't lie to you guys. And if I take this trade, it will be probably my last trade for the year. I'm not going to take any other trades for this year. Are you guys going to continue trading? My advice is to be careful. Next week is Christmas. We have 2 midweek holidays on Christmas and the second day of Christmas. You must be careful because volatility will be very, very low. And in my opinion, there is no value to take any position and risk your capital on these kind of conditions. But of course, you are grown-ups, you know what to do. You will believe that it will be the next opportunity. I have done the same things. As I said, I passed a prop firm challenge and I gained a funded account on 31st of December. And if I remember well, it was my first one. I can't remember so good, but if I remember well, it was my first one. I didn't want to lose any move. UK 100 keeps rising and rising. I don't really know what to do with this trade. I'm already over 50% to my TP, and this was supposed to be a multi-day week trade. Well, my friend Algo 2.0, now you are feeling greedy. If it has reached your overall target and you have planned to take profits at that level, you can trail it aggressively and take the biggest portion of the trade that you can. All the times that I did that, it never ended well in my favor. I won't lie to you. I always had either it reversed completely upon me or I wasn't patient enough to keep for weeks and weeks trades. That's why, my friend, my advice is if you are pleased with the profits that you have made, take your profits and it is what it is. Always we will leave profits on the table. Always we will not able to see where the top will be and maximize our profits. Our we can maximize our profits if we follow our plan and we keep and we follow our trade management, our risk management plan. Louis says it's getting close to the zero. Sorry about that. To the 0.5 retracement. Almost to the tick. Almost to the tick. Almost to the tick. Today is absolutely the last day for the year. Yeah. I hope so, Pat. I hope so. It must be, my friend. It must be. It must be. Enjoy what you have done. Enjoy. Algo says, I think I will only backtest. I hope so, mate. Backtest is it is a really good opportunity for you to backtest or even forward test, although the results won't be so accurate. Okay, when we are in full trading days. Don't forget that many funds institutions are closing their big positions so they can make their yearly to see what their yearly profits were. So we can have some weird moves, but we must be careful, very careful. Louis says, I might take a long at 0.618. I hope so. I hope that it will reach. It has very good opportunities, of course, to go to pull back. I won't lie to you guys. If I see a fractal frenzy print, I will take it. I'll go, no, it is not there yet. It just went half of the way to my TP in 1 hour instead of 1 week. Yes, well, when indices are moving, they are always moving very, very well. It happens all the time. If they move, they move. And they move good. When they move, they move. We could say that this was a small supply that over here can be transformed into a demand. The famous flip zone. The famous flip zone. I would like to see over here a really nice fractal frenzy print, but unfortunately, I'm seeing that the EMA doesn't agree. We don't have so much volume yet. We have the RSI. What is the RSI doing? It was at the oversold area. You see, I have All the time surprises. All the time, I won't lie to you guys. Especially you guys that are struggling a little bit, all the time I'm trying to find for you guys new things that might help you even more. And when I mean even more, because I see that many of you need more confluences. That's why I try to find for you more confluences. Although I believe that if you trust simply DRIDR, the concepts around DRIDR and fractal frenzy, you don't need anything else. But I'm seeing that many of you need this extra confluence. This extra confluence. And this, because it was the last supply, this would transform into a breaker block. So we expect price over here to find support over here. Support. Don't forget, my friends, hit the like button. If you enjoy what we are doing over here, it helps a lot in the try that we are doing to make TTF even more bigger. Whoever is not subscribed, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and enable all notifications. And of course, if you are not a member of TTF, don't forget, link in the description, trdfloor.com, an amazing bundle of unlimited hours of education. And of course, we can't forget the Earn As You Learn program. The Earn As You Learn program, that it is an amazing opportunity, especially if you are a beginner trader, that provides you trading ideas that you can apply, of course, on a personal account. And if you go even deeper and look at my Bear and Jay's trade ideas, expanding the trade ideas from the Earn As You Learn program, they can be applied also in ProFirm accounts. Louis says, Algo 2.0, take the money and run. It's time to start the holiday season and get to the pub. Yeah. Algo says, breaker block is the same as the zone that caused liquidity sweep, the last resistance before the sweep. No. It is in the SMC world, we were using the flip zone. The flip zone, where is the area where supply turns to demand and vice versa, where demand turns into supply. Now, the breaker block is the expansion of the latest, in this situation, supply that created the lower low, that broke. We expect this area. It is named in the SMC world the last point of supply or the last point of demand, the exact opposite. In the ICT space, the same area is called breaker block. It is very powerful. It works. I use it all the time. This last area where supply was in control and over here it shifted in to demand, you see that it respects it a lot. And over here, my friend, we don't have a sweep. I don't know where you see the sweep. A sweep would be on these lows. This is a reaction from this fair value gap, this imbalance, or whatever you want to call it. There is no sweep. Not everything is a sweep. For example, this, if you're talking that it swept this area, this is not a liquidity sweep. This is just a pullback in this overall move. A sweep, for example, will can be this move, for example. Look, this consolidation over here, this consolidation price went down, took this liquidity, and then reversed. This is a liquidity sweep. That breaker block concept is what I used with my German 40 trade today. Just not know the name. Well, you have access. I have introduced it in my PA 2025 strategy. And if I remember well, I also talked about it in my ICT mechanical strategy in the beginning of this year. If you want to deep dive, of course, YouTube is full of videos around this concept. So, of course, you can find something even more deeper from a true ICT trader. The breaker block is one one concept that, of course, means a lot to me. I understand it completely, and I see this pattern all the time in my eyes. That's why if I was trading 100% PA, I would use it for sure. Many concepts from ICT, I love them, and they are truly working. Although I'm much more fan of trader day. Breaker block is also what Zeza is using, correct? I unfortunately don't know what Zeza is using. Probably he uses it also. I don't know. It's better to ask Zeza. I don't know, really. For sure, I introduced it in the early of this year. I have spoken also about it when I was doing PA analysis. Maybe he is also using it because it's something that... Hello, never miss a day. Sorry, just came in. What pair is that? But you are impatient, never miss a day. If you look up here, it says that it is E-mini Nasdaq, my beloved friend. It is NQ if you are trading futures, or if you are not, it is NAS 100. Welcome, nice to see you although. Kirk says breaker block vs rejection block. Breaker block. Breaker block has much more meaning in my eyes and in how I view the markets because it has the transaction inside it. You understand what I explained previously, that here supply was in control. You're welcome, never miss a day, you're welcome. It has, you understand what I mean? Transactions. Here supply was in control, but it suddenly broke it. So demand took control. So this area is important. A rejection block is just an extension because if we had, for example, price action over here, that it went directly to nowhere. Yes, from a perspective of support resistance, because this was an older high, we can find value, but in my eyes, this has much more understanding. I understand it better. If this is what all this mambo jumbo, just to say that I prefer breaker blocks. Of course, my beloved friends, if you like what we are doing over here, don't forget, hit the like button. It means a lot for everyone, for all of us here at ETF. And if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, enable all notifications. It helps us with the algorithm of YouTube. And of course, if you're not a member of TTF, don't forget, my beloved friends, link in the description, trdfloor.com, my friends. Big like, says Kirk. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much, Kirk. Thank you. Thank you, mate. Thank you so much. Okay. I believe that if we have this big rejection, we will see a print from Fractal Frenzy. It will be a really nice indication that price will continue up. Although I won't lie to you guys, I would like to see a little bit deeper pullback over here and then take a really nice continuation. But of course, if it is this that we are going to face, it will be this. It's pushing now. Let's see. Let's see if this fair value gap will provide support for price one more time. Very curious to see. And also, what have I drawn over here? This is a demand zone. Demand, or call it a bullish order block. All of these are the same. This is a demand. If price breaks this demand, then this will form a breaker block. This is how the concept use. This is how I use these concepts. It's an area, that's why we draw these boxes. It is an area that something happened to price. That's why we mark them. That's why we use them. Now, this breaker block for sure is invalid, although I haven't draw it perfectly. I'm very curious to see over here what the markets will give us. I'm very curious. Interesting. 5 seconds. Is price going to return? No, we broke it. Invalid. Let's see if this demand holds. If it doesn't, I'm for sure believing that we will have lower prices. We will for sure have lower prices. Well, my friends, as I said, what I'm expecting from the markets is that I want to see price, of course, retrace a little bit deeper and then take a really nice continuation. I'm going to end the stream over here. I hope that you all enjoyed. I hope that you all had a productive year. My best wishes to everyone. Merry Christmas. Don't forget, my friends, to enjoy every moment with your family. Please, don't forget to enjoy every moment. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Thank you for all the support that you are showing to me. It means a lot. Thank you for the amazing year that we have spent all together. Hugs and kisses. Merry Christmas. My best wishes. Thank you for everything, my friends. Your support is amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you. And I mean this. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas to everyone. Thank you so much. Bye.